Good morning. Today's August 6th. I only have a few minutes to do this video, so it's going to be pretty quick. I just had to share the dream that I had this morning. I think I woke up like 3 minutes before my husband's alarm went off. So usually when I have a dream that's like right before I need to wake up, I know it's from the Lord because He's trying to keep it like fresh on my mind. So in the dream, I was outside with my mom. We were looking through the trees and I could see the moon, and this is a pretty common theme in dreams sometimes. The moon is always behind, kind of like obscured behind some trees. I'm not sure what that means, but for some reason that's a pretty common theme. So we were looking through the trees and there was like an opening and a gap here, and I could see it looked like the moon was full, or at least pretty much full. And say if in the dream these were the trees that we were looking through, the moon would have been like down here. Well, up here I saw it looked like a moon, but the difference was it was dim. And I've dreamt of this object so many times. It looks like the moon, but it's dim. There's like no light in it. It looks like a dead star or something, but at the same time, it looks like the moon kind of does in the daytime, but there's just no light on it at all. It's just like a very dead disc, very dim looking disc. So if the regular moon was here and that item was up here, it started to go down real slow in a diagonal until it just barely, say this like hedge right here is the regular moon. The dim moon object came down and just barely like grazed the top of it and just kind of went over the top. Kind of didn't go completely through it. It just kind of went right over the top like this. And as it did that in the dream, I thought, I wonder if the rapture is going to happen as soon as these two moons meet up. Because as you guys can tell from my channel and from the dreams that I've had for the past almost 9 years now, the Lord gives me this recurring dream, and a lot of you guys have it as well, where the rapture happens when there's two moons in the sky, and I'm still not completely sure of the symbolism of that, other than like the fullness of the Gentiles or something along those lines. I know that dream, a lot of people have that dream, and it has different meanings to different people, so I'm still not completely sure. But I was like, I wonder if the rapture is going to happen as soon as those two moons meet up. And as soon as they did, nothing happened. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. And also, I forgot to mention, behind the trees also, there was another light. Kind of looked like a flashlight being shown. And I remember the people that were outside, like my mom and there were some others, they were like, oh, they're saying that's the International Space Station. I think that's what they said. And I kind of like side-eyed that a little bit, and I'm like, I don't think so. I don't know what it was, but there was the regular moon, the dim-looking moon, and then that light. And I want to say there was something else also up there, but I can't remember what it was. But whatever they were saying it was, I was like, So, and then what really shook me to my core, literally, was the scene switched to where we were back inside. It was like my parents and I and my family. We were in what was supposed to be our house in the dream, and we looked out the window and it was just like pouring snow. It looked like, those little styrofoam pellets, like styrofoam balls, the really, really tiny ones. It looked like someone had a huge container of them out both of the windows in this house and just dumped them out. That's how thick and heavy this snow was. And I was like, look, oh my gosh, it's snowing like crazy. And I keep dreaming about snow and snowballs, so I'm not sure what that's about. And then all of a sudden, I could see there was a flash of lightning, followed by the loudest crack of thunder you have ever heard in your whole life. You know those cracks of thunder that come out of nowhere where it's like kapow, and it just like vibrates your entire town. It was like that times 10. It was so earth-shatteringly loud, and it was so violent that it shook everyone in the house. Like literally, like there was a bed in the room. This thunderclap and lightning crack shook the bed, like it was like wobbling like this, and everyone in the room was like shaken very violently. So, and then as soon as that happened, like I was like, wow. I said something like, if that doesn't wake people up, I don't know what will, or something. And then I woke up. So I'm thinking the Lord, maybe there's something coming that's really going to shake up this world. I don't know, but that was insane. When I woke up, I was like, oh my gosh. It was still like resonating in my chest cavity. That's how loud and violent this thunder was. So, all right, you guys, I gotta get going. I just wanted to share that while the details were still fresh on my memory. So I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.